Houston, where the crowd is on their feet. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Houston Rockets. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's LeBron in the small forward position.
And guys, Patrick Beverley, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. Now, you know, Beverley is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Reza passes to Beverley. Down low. Here's Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. The shot is off. Great D that time from Irving. And Beverley plucked out of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet. That's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players.
And Love gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
It's Howard, top of the key. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Pass to LeBron. Trying to find Mozgov. Gets it to him. J.R. Smith on the wing. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Beasley outside. Houston needs to get a shot off. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Offensive rebound. James kicks to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Beasley. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And the Rockets making a change here. Montejunas has checked in. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays, guys, will give the entire team a boost. And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
Now, here is Smith. Good D by Harden. Beverley against LeBron. Lets it go from deep. Mozgov grabs the board.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Terrence Jones comes in for Trevor Ariza. Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Jones. Motiejunas has the open look. Another miss by Houston. It's 2-on-1. Here's McCray. Shoots from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
They double him with Shumpert. Terry against Shumpert. The feed to Capella. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
McCray, no good. The Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Brewer with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Terry outside. In the corner, Motiejunas with it. And here comes the break. Here's McCray. Williams dishes to Fry. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's the pass to McCray. No good with the triple. Here's Brewer. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Thompson. It's a tie game here in Houston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Beverly in at point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Harden on the wing. Mozgov with the block. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Irving's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Cavs. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle. And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6, when I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th and was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
And that one's good. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
You know, Hardy, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice a defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those refs to blow the whistle.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Shot clock at 6. Shumpert with it. Guarded now by Michael Beasley.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's Shumpert. And it takes that one up and powers it through.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Now here's Shumpert. Out to the right wing. Here's Williams. It's deflected. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Houston making some changes. Montezumas comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's McDaniels in for Michael Beasley.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. That's good. 6 points for James Harden.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Montezumas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in. Jones comes in for K.J. McDaniels. Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverley. Got a piece of it. Shumpert with the steal. All going up court. Williams gets the bucket. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
On the wing, Shumpert. Back to Williams. Right wing. Fry, that's for 2. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. Houston moving it around. Jones, no one around him. It's good from about 19 feet. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And here's Fry from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. .43 seconds left now here in the second. Dishes to Jones. 3-pointer. No good. And Houston the other way now. And now, running up the court, Brewer pushing it up. And then Jones with the jam.
incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And Cleveland with a change here, too. McRae's checked in for James Jones. And here's Beverly. Beasley, right side. No good on that last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You have to like what we're seeing from Channing Frye.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Channing Frye.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the center, locking down the middle. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic. An unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler, because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Now a timeout called by Houston.